Good morning, Aquarius. Welcome to your reading for the third week of October. I think I'm going to pull the camera down for you guys today so you can see all the beautiful action. Guys, as you always know, I read for energy, so I don't put dates or, timestamps on my readings because I do 4 readings a month, and time is fluid, as you know. So you could be shifting from one energy to the next. It's not all happening to you together at the same time. It's also not going to change that quickly. That's why I don't really date my weekly reads. But with that said, let's continue here and see what's going on for you guys. Also at the bottom or at the end of this video, I'm going to add a link for another video that I had done about Pluto and retrograde. Pluto went retrograde at the end of April, and it finally went direct October 6th. Why is this significant? Because Pluto was the planet of karma. And so all these past months, we've been doing some major shadow work, some inner reflecting. And that's exactly what's been going on. And now, come a week later, here we are after Pluto goes direct, and we are about to begin that process, that shadow work that you've been doing all this time, all these months. It's about to become implemented in your daily life, especially with Mercury retrograde. It's going direct next week. And on October 20th, we have full moon in Aries, where it is the planet of action. Go, go, go. All right, now that I gave you all that spiel, take a look at that video and see how it applies to you. Just listen to the intro and skip right ahead to that's time-stamped, your sign, Aquarius. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have you a little bit in hermit mode. You're going in for inner reflective work regarding a situation that may or may not have ended, or you're trying to transform. These are 2 powerful cards right now that already fell out. With somebody from your past. You're trying to do right by that person, or that person is trying to do right by you. There's justice here. Guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of these 5 cards, 4 are major arcanas. This is a major change that you're going through in your life. This is why I start my intro when I talk about Pluto retrograde. This is the new chapter in your life, the world. But for some reason, you're very defensive over here. Very defensive. Some of you are dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. The universe pretty much brought this person into your life for a reason. And typically, it's pretty good. There was something here where previously things were not balanced. Things were a little bit uneven. But now the universe kind of did something to you or to your other person, Aquarius, and has kind of pushed the wheel of your lives to meet each other, to be with each other, to have something, to have you to come together. For whatever reason, you might have separated, and now the universe is saying, oh no, there's a reason. Because that saying that we always say, Aquarius, nothing that is meant for you will ever pass you by. Well, maybe you're trying to kick it, and the universe is kicking it back. Because you're very defensive. If this isn't you, it could be your person, vice versa. So there is a new chapter here. You might be apart from them physically, like in a distance. This is justice. Justice for you. You apply how it pertains. You could also be dealing with a Libra. I see Scorpio and I see Virgo. But this is somebody from your past, your recent past. And now that situation is transforming with that person. You know that. You realize that. So you're trying to go back and do that inner work. All that inner work that I was telling you about Pluto retrograde, all that shadow work, that light work you've been doing on yourself, now it's here. And now you have to implement all that you've done. So now you're thinking what to do. This is your situation, Aquarius, because look at you. You're sitting here waiting for something or someone that you've been trying to manifest. That's your situation for the third week of October. Who are you dealing with? Could be you. This is your energy. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, 4 of Cups. Something here is not making you happy. And you are either stalking or they are stalking you, and you are trying to get more. It's possible that you're trying to get more information because the universe is saying, look, we're sending you a blessing and you keep rejecting it. I don't know, maybe because you feel like it could also be a child because pages represent children. It can also talk about something immature in your life or someone younger than you, something like that. And you're reflecting, you're sitting here all alone, doing this hermit mode, trying to be all logical and rational and shit, where sometimes it's got nothing to do with rationale. Sometimes it's got to do with, you know, opening your heart chakra, Aquarius, and looking at something from a different perspective, because you are trying to be wise here. You're trying to make the justified, wise decision between seeing justice there and death there and hermit. You really are trying to go within and do what's right. Even though it doesn't really make you happy, you are still keeping an eye on the situation. But right now you're semi-immobile. And I feel like because it's Mercury retrograde, I think you're going to start taking actions within a week or two. Look at this. What you're not aware of, what's hidden. There's love here. Maybe you're dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. But this is an energy of love, loving someone or someone loving you. We're going to go and we're going to clarify. We're going to see. Guys, you have some ridiculous major arcanas. There is some life-altering thing happening to you, Aquarius. In your advice, the Hierophant, this is community, this is marriage, this is union, this is church, this is university. This is doing something in an orthodox way, doing something correct, the old-fashioned way. And I'm vibing that because I keep seeing the Libra card, the Justice card, and I see you here contemplating something, and I see you here trying to transform a situation from the person from your past. There's here it is again, manifestation. I've never seen so many major arcanas just in the base reading. It's pretty crazy. In your outcome, the High Priestess, somebody you're not talking to, but you're trying to use your gut also as well to come to a conclusion, because this is in your outcome. This is you are currently being spiritually guided. It's like you have wings right now under your arms, Aquarius. You really, really do. Because it looks like you are pondering a major life-altering decision. When I see Hermit here, and Death, and then over here you have Manifestation, and then you have Hierophant, and the High Priestess, this is pretty massive. And I'm going to assume this has something to do with marriage, living with somebody, moving in with somebody, family, children. Could even be about career, money on your home. Let's see, Universe, Angel, Spirit Guides, please help us clarify the Magician and Three of Wands in their situation for Aquarius. What are they waiting for? What are they manifesting? You had a beginning of some kind. You had some kind of opportunity in the recent past, and it was like a false start kind of thing, because you have this Ace of Pentacles here in reverse, and now you have the Ace of Wands. So it's like you were either with somebody, or you were in a situation or involved in a situation where you want to initiate passion, or it could be a creative project with work, or this is a person where you have a passionate new beginning, but you're not offering anything just yet. It can be vice versa, guys. You know how this flows. Cross watchers, if you're here, it's because you have Aquarius in your chart, or you are the Aquarius in this reading, and they are your sign. Okay, with that said, this is your situation. You are trying to manifest, to bring someone back and have a passionate new beginning, but you're not offering anything solid yet. That's what I'm vibing. And this is somebody you either put out in the cold, or they put you out in the cold. It is definitely a lover. And right now, you or they are very much stuck. There needs to be a conversation where you're on the same page. Here's another card of healing. You're going through something very, very intense. It's like you're about to go through this portal that the universe is trying to push you through and direct you through, but I feel like you're fighting it. I say this because let me refer you back to this. You're in hermit mode, thinking, using your internal wisdom, trying to transform a situation from your past, trying to bring justification into the situation or bring justice to your life. You are starting a new cycle, but here you are, the Seven of Wands, pushing it back, rejecting. And under that, it has something to do with a fire sign or a creative new project and or boss situation work dynamic. Now, we did your situation. Let's go back here to what's coming towards you. This is you, or you could be dealing with another Gemini, Aquarius, Libra like yourself. This is trying to get more information or dealing with children. This is a blessing that you are not looking at in the right way. You're having the wrong perspective. Let's see. Don't shoot me, Aquarius. I'm the reader, and I'm channeling what your spirit guides are saying to you. You're here for that reason, right? You're here to mitigate loss or fallout, you have wish fulfillment, but it was sideways. So I feel like it's challenged. Either someone here is challenging it, you are challenging it yourself by self-sabotaging, or someone here is challenging this wish fulfillment from coming in. You partially let something or someone go, but it's sideways. You didn't exactly. You did, but you didn't. It was like you were half in, half out in letting something go from your recent past. Here's the death card again, but this is also for me, when I look at this, a baptismal. Maybe there's a child here getting baptized. I'm not sure. But this can also talk about death and rebirth in the sense of you, the person that you have been baptized again, meaning shedding the old you, and here comes the new you. There's something in your world that was dark and murky and fucked up. But you know what I love about these flowers? They represent to me sometimes the lotus flowers. The lotus flowers represent purity, beauty, gorgeousness, but they grow in the murkiest, darkest of waters. So out of the shadow and the shit of your life, something beautiful and new is growing here that can bring you wish fulfillment. It's just a matter of turning around to see that, because you have two fours here, Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. This is talking about foundation. This is about your world, creating your new world, creating your new foundation. Three of Pentacles, collaborating with somebody, either a team at work or with a person. You are currently arguing with them. You are challenging them, or they are challenging you. You or they are in and out of this relationship, in and out of this situationship. That's what's coming here. So I feel like there's going to be a back and forth. There's going to be some arguments, this and that. But honestly, in my opinion, this is a good thing, because now you are opening and engaging in conversation. I think that you're having a difficult time, Aquarius, coming into this new version of yourself, or committing to a person, or committing to a situation. It's been very, very tough for you. I do see travel here. Just be careful, because of the Mercury retrograde, it's in your planet of travel. And I know traveling has been a little shitty for you. That's going to work its way out. King of Cups. What is this King of Cups? For Aquarius, please. King of Cups. Yeah, this is about a marriage or a community, or you have the Hierophant again. These two cards are one and the same. I say this all the time. I use two different decks, 78 cards in each deck. Do you know what the probability of that? If you're a mathematician, ask a mathematician, the probability of these cards doubling down is pretty rare. It's not common. So, you know, Tarot or your spirit angels are trying to tell you, listen, there's something here about this community, this union, that can bring you wish fulfillment. You will love it, and they love you. Whether that's a job, a school, or a marriage, or a person. But here, this is telling me this is about marriage. Look at this happy couple. You know you love them, and you know they love you. So it's like you're struggling to come to terms with this. But this is something that you're unaware of, and this is just going to come out of the blue. It might even be a little spontaneous, but I don't think so. I think it's been working. And during this Pluto retrograde, this whole intro I gave you earlier, I think this is what you've been reflecting on since the end of April up until now. And now, since all these planets are going direct, you're slowly, it's like you're having a cup of coffee, you're waking up and you're like, yeah, okay. I think these are some of these actions that I'm going to start taking. But not before you have all these arguments and fights. But look at the direction you're going to. Look how you're graduating. You're going from these arguments and these fights to wish fulfillment on duality, both of you. So let's keep going. Yeah, collaboration, collaborating with a person, having a new chapter with this person or situation. Justice. You could be dealing with the law also, some kind of legal situation. But there is somebody here who loves you, with that Queen of Cups under there. The Hierophant. What is the Hierophant and their advice? They're advising you to do something the orthodox way. They're advising you, go towards this community. There are the stairs to the light of your life. So let's see. I think you know this, Aquarius, but it's just, it feels like, no, this is too much. I feel like There's something about this that was holding you back, and it had a lot to do with your identity. And that's another thing that I talk about in the video with Pluto retrograde. It really forces us to think about our legacy, what we leave behind, and how we are perceived to the greater public. Okay, yeah, look at this. 6 of Cups. There's somebody from your past here that you are going towards, or they are coming towards you. And it's very much talking about marriage or community with somebody you know. It could be, if this is work, it could be if you work with a friend or somebody, but this is talking about soulmate also. Marrying a soulmate. And in your advice position, it is saying go do the typical Orthodox fashion way. It does. Go towards marriage, go towards relationship, go towards this relationship with whomever you've been dealing with in the recent past. 6 of Cups, bottom of the deck. There's the fire sign again. Can't make this shit up. Seriously cannot. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For weeks now, I've been sensing this with you guys. Universe, angel, spirit guides. What's the High Priestess in the outcome? Oh, so this person you're not talking to. Should I tell you how amazing the 6 of Wands is, or do you know what that means? This means a level of success, having success with this person. This person can be your baby mama. That could be the daddy of your kids. This is somebody that you value, highly, highly value. Their status is up here. It's not a page. It's not a knight. It's not even a king or a queen. It's the fucking empress. And she births things into this world. So this could be you right now, Aquarius, birthing something into this world or going towards a union with this person. It is definitely that, because we have lovers here too. And there's the fire sign again. They don't have to be a fire sign. They could just be somebody who acts like a fire sign. Very passionate, excitable, smart, witty, funny. It just does things with, you know, oomph. Again, it could be an Aries. Under that, Emperor. They could be maybe older than you. It doesn't have to be. But here it is. Emperor, Empress. You guys can be a powerhouse if you allowed it. If you actually allowed this, you can have a serious level of success. These fucking cards are fantastic. I just feel from you, Aquarius, there's like a, it's like you put it on pause, like you're holding back a little. But I see beautiful things coming towards you, Aquarius. What do you have for Aquarius, please? Religious factors. There could be some kind of fundamental difference between the two of you. It could be religion. It could be age. It could be academic. It could be financial. It could be anything. There's something fundamentally different between the two of you. Maybe that was a factor that was holding you back. I told you before, this is your soulmate. This is soulmate union. The bottom of the deck, pay attention to the red flags. This means self-sabotage to me. I don't know if one of you is sabotaging the relationship. You just have to pay attention to like what you guys do. And yeah, let's see what advice you guys have here. Universe, angel, spirit guides, what you got for Aquarius? Aquarius, please. All these cards look pretty fucking fantastic to me. Pretty damn fantastic. Maybe you were waiting for an offer from them. Interesting. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. You could be dealing with a cardinal sign. I don't know them, guys. Google cardinal signs. I think Aries is one. Capricorn is another. I forget the other two. But yeah, be bold and make the first move. Communication is key. Luck is on your side. Sagittarius finally goes direct in a few days on the 17th. Thank God. New moon in Sagittarius. And don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. So I think that new moon in Sagittarius. So sometime between December and I want to say May, April, but between this December and May, I think that there's going to be some kind of major transformation for you guys. Looking at these moon cards here. Let me switch at the bottom of the deck. Your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. That's now. Right now, October 20th, we have full moon in Aries. The following month, we're going to go full moon in Taurus. So this is when I think you're going to start initiating those plans. All this that I see here in these readings, it looks like in a month, you're going to start initiating all these plans and come from, so in November, you're going to start the initiation process. Come September, all the way up until Gemini season, you're going to be transforming whatever this relationship situationship is. It is going to look drastically different within the next 6 months for you guys. I hope this helped you guys. This was an intense reading, and I will see you on the next one, Aquarius. Bye now.